Hi, this is Stu, and we're here for Asana School, of course, the beautiful Purple Valley. And this time we're here with Mark Robberds, and of course, Carolina is our demo girl. So the posture we're going to look at today is Pincha Mayurasana, and we'll show you some variations for getting into it, getting out of it, and Mark's going to explain the detail of what you need to be working on in the posture itself. So I'll hand you guys over.
Hi. All right, Carolina, you ready?
Okay.
So, come into it. Very good. Actually, she doesn't need any help. She doesn't need me to say anything. Except for that bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So traditionally the exit out of that is to jump out of Pinchamayurasana. So a good exercise for training that is to come into a forearm chaturanga. You know that one? So on your forearms?
Oh, forearm.
Yeah, like this. Yeah. Down a bit lower. Okay, so then from there you jump your hands back to where your elbows are. Jump. Yes, good.
Cool.
Do that,
So
try that again.
that's that same transition you're going to be doing on the way down.
Yeah, try that again. So I recommend trying this 2 or 3 times. Try and go first down, a little exhale, and then jump back.
Go down.
Yeah, exhale down, and then inhale, jump.
We'll try again.
Yeah.
Is there any
Last
action with the bum going on there, Mark? Is it a little bit like Nakrasana bum?
There is a little bit. So I'll show you. This time I'll assist her, and then so you get a bit more of the feeling of it. So from the ribs here, and jump. Go. There.
So it's a lift.
It's like that angry cat action.
Going on.
You probably remember from last year.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe just come onto your knees for a second. And so we'll practice that going into pincha and then jumping out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to talk about this at all?
Yeah,
What's
just
going
a
on here?
setup of what she's doing with
Okay.
her hands and her elbows relative to her hands would be nice.
So keeping her hands shoulder width apart and focusing her energy pressing down, especially through the base of the thumb and first 2 fingers. The most important thing here is that she's going to get this scapular protraction and depression and try and maintain that when she's up, you know. So for example here, just do the opposite for a second. Let your shoulders come, so lift your knees, let your shoulders come towards your ears, like collapse like this. So that's what usually kind of happens.
Yes.
So what she needs to keep doing is getting that depression, so shoulders away from the ears and the scapula protracting.
Yeah. And where is she looking?
Look, just around here.
Just in front, just before the hands.
Yeah.
And is there a way of trying to stop those elbows
The
rolling
elbows from
out?
going out.
Yeah.
Well, that's, I mean, you can strap the elbows together.
Strap the elbows?
Yeah. The other thing is the teacher can stand on the hands.
Yes.
That can stop the hands and elbows from sliding.
I've seen also a roll of the, you know, when you place your arms up this way and then roll your skin so it sort of gets a good grip on the skin.
You can do that, yeah. So that would be like this kind of thing. Start here like this and then roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to sort of grip this, saves that sort of with a bit of a
so like
sideways
this,
movement.
like that, and you come in and then kind of it catches the skin. Yeah, and it stops the elbows from going out. Yeah. That definitely can help.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. You ready?
You're doing the jumping?
Yeah. Good. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, and go. Yes.
Cool.
Very good.
And can we talk? Can we put Carolina up there again? And with because she's. I mean, I know I'm looking from this angle, but she looks quite nice and straight from my angle.
Yeah.
But that's not very often the case, is it? It's
Yeah.
more like a banana.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to talk about the actions that are involved with trying to straighten up out
Yeah.
of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe can you do a bit dodgy one, Carolina?
I'm not sure.
Yes, exactly. You're so perfect. You couldn't possibly do.
I'm not very good at those banana.
Yeah. So the banana would be doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So quite often, I mean, that's very common to see.
Yeah.
So what are the actions they've got to be thinking about to get
So
themselves out of that?
Here, belly in there. Yeah.
Belly in.
Belly in. Keep getting that lift through the shoulders there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to think about it from the headstand.
From her head to get
Yeah.
the good position in the headstand.
So can you just come into a headstand, because then she can
So you
not
don't
have
have
to
to
work
hold it
so
for
hard.
so long.
Yeah. So she actually has a good straight line here,
Yes.
but most people would be doing something like that. So bending here
Yeah.
in the lumbar.
Yes.
Yeah. So what needs to happen is the ribs need to come in as the tailbone lifts up, but not too much so that the feet go there. So ribs in and knees back.
And I see Carolina as well, she's got a lovely connection between the whole of her thigh, the whole of the inside of her leg,
Yeah.
right down to her feet. Again, that's something that often is missing in a lot of people.
Yeah, often the feet can be just like all floppy
Yeah,
like this. So you have to connect through the whole body.
yeah.
Yeah, the legs have to be tight.
And the other thing
Yeah.
I've seen as well is down at the shoulder end of things,
Yeah,
there's
this happens.
it's not enough openness at the shoulder
Yeah.
there, so that also creates the banana, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If they can't
Yeah.
strength. So what are the actions that they need to
So-
work at the shoulder to create that space there?
For example, just let your shoulders come sort of towards your ears.
Yeah.
So that happens, and then from there, this. It feels terrible when you.
when you can
when
be
you can-
straight,
when you
actually
do it
go and
straight.
do it horribly.
But this is how a lot of people do their headstand.
Yeah, and even
Okay.
the pincher, the same thing
Yeah, and
happens.
the pincher.
doesn't
So shoulders have to come away from the ears, and armpits over the elbows,
it? Yes.
and then the ribs in. Tailbone is going up, like that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Come down
Good.
slowly.
And also, once we get the hang, we saw Carolina going into it, leading one leg at a time. But the
Oh yeah. For going to pincher.
yeah, then we can also hop into it, can't we?
Yeah. Hop or come with control.
That was even
Almost
nicer.
like pressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to give that a go?
Yeah, you spot.
Yeah. I'll spot you.
Let's see. Jumping, I have actually never done, I think.
So these are the variations for entering into pincher.
No, I think you can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Good.
So this is our press, show our press into it. Have similarities to the press into headstand, the
There you
same
go.
thing?
There you go. You got it. Yes. Good.
Yeah. So the so the press into it looks very similar to the press into a headstand, straight
Yeah.
leg
And
headstand,
it's similar to a press into a handstand.
everything.
Yeah.
But it's obviously a lot more difficult. So the difficulty level is coming because of what you need. Looks like maybe you need even more open hamstrings to get the hips over the shoulders in this particular one.
Yeah, that you do definitely need the open hamstring, but you need that opening through the shoulder to
Yeah.
maintain that lift. Otherwise, you end up your head ends up sinking down towards the floor.
Down there.
So that shoulder stabilization has to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that was the lift into it. And then there's so in the build up of things,
Yeah.
it would be coming one
Step
leg
up. then jump up, then press up.
Then press up.
Yeah.
And so can we see the jump?
I have never jumped up.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to try?
I can.
Yeah.
But So I'm just jumping.
Yeah, bend your knees and...
Shall I bend my knees?
Yeah, bend your knees. Just and jump. Yeah.
So again, is this similar to jumping into a handstand?
Yeah. Similar. Very good.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then coming out.
You might have to edit some of this, Nikhil.
So could we see from Mark, can you show us the exit out there? And
Yeah.
maybe the press in it's like so we can see it. Good. So Mark is going to show us the press into Pinchamayurasana and then the nice flowing exit.
Hopefully. So, a lot of you know I talk about this angry cat movement a lot.
Yes.
So
Can you show it?
it's here. So here, that pressing up between the shoulder blades and pulling the shoulders towards the hips. And trying to maintain that feeling here. So walk in. So you don't want to let your head sink down. You have to keep that press. And then again, press up. Right here. So you don't want to be sinking down like this. You've got to be pressing up. Unless you're trying to do push-ups.
Yeah, which is a great strengthening exercise, isn't it?
Yeah. And then to jump out of it.
Yeah. So it's very much a timing thing.
Timing.
Isn't it? Yeah.
So just as the feet are falling, there's a moment there where the body feels weightless, and then you jump.
Then you flick it.
Yeah.
And I noticed also when you came to do the press,
Yeah.
you did take your shoulders quite forwards of your elbows.
Quite forward.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Just to bring the center of gravity
A little bit.
a little
over.
bit forward.
And then once they start
Yeah.
to come up, then you started opening that space again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's great.
It's the same with the next posture, Karandavasana.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that was Pinchamayurasana, and keep your eyes open for the coming videos because we're going to show you the next postures in that sort of sequence. The next one will be Karandavasana coming up.